Wow. It's a pretty awesome opening. And finally, hello everyone, it's the Ancient Nord here, back again to bring you this brand new series of Monster Hunter Freedom Unite. I know I didn't do Freedom 1 the justice I should have, and I know I said I was going to do Worlds, but honestly, this is my favorite game. Oh, I don't want to see that again. This is my favorite game in the series. It is the one I've played the most, and I really want to do it. It's also the most popular online, I believe. So that's pretty good. I'm actually going to turn down some of the volume really quick. It's fine with me. Yes. Just so people can hear me, just in case. So will I be doing this game 100%? Maybe. But for now, I'm going to take it slow and, just play at my own pace and re-experience that Monster Hunter journey. And of course, if you guys want to play with me, or girls, I highly doubt it though, but if anyone wants to play with me, I'm completely up for it. I'm really down to play. So here's your character creation. If you watched Freedom 1, you kind of know how this goes. You can make your character however you want, really. You can make some really scary things, or make some really chill things. I'm gonna keep them pretty basic for now. Oh, I haven't played this in a while. Oh man. The controls are so wonky. Let's go for this. Nah. It's a cool haircut. Oh my god, no. Yes, the Elvis. I'm gonna do my signature green Elvis hair. Don't ask why I do it, I just do. It all started with Monster Hunter 3, and I stayed with it pretty much for the rest of my life. I don't know why, it's just, it's funny to me. Confirm. Voice. This was my voice the first time I played. It was my favorite. I believe there was another one. Where is it? That's not it. That's the one. So that's the voice of a character I downloaded when I was a kid when I sucked at this game. And then I couldn't see any of the content. But I'm gonna stick with the original, and now I'm able to do it. I'm gonna go. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I'm not even using save states, so how do I capital this? Oh, whatever. I don't really care. Yeah. Perfect. All right. So I'm just gonna call myself Nord. This all looks pretty good. The clothing doesn't really matter. I'm pretty sure you can change it in game, but this is the Monster Hunter game with the most clothing that I've seen in the West anyways. I go with this because it's the classic Monster Hunter Freedom clothing, I believe. I think this is the one you get. So yeah, let's do this. I'll say I'm a no, actually. No, okay, yeah. Oops, I didn't want to say I'm a beginner. Yep, there's test. Sorry, bro. Yeah, start that game. Welcome to the world of Monster Hunter. Now this one's a bitch. This is probably the hardest game that I've played out of the Monster Hunter series. It's just really wonky, but very fun. It is still my favorite. So we have a cutscene, another cutscene. That isn't too important. It sets up our story, which is like, it's not really a good setup, I'll have to say. We have some mysterious dead animals. Oh no, what could have happened? So we're gonna meet our antagonist for this game, at least for the early game. You want to fight me? And as you can see, we suck. Our character is really not worth much at that point. And at the point we're going to be playing. So as for text, I'm probably not going to read it all. It's pretty mediocre, but whatever. Ah, you're awake. No, you shouldn't get up yet. It's best if you rest for just a little while longer. You fell from a cliff, but the snow must have cushioned your fall. You were bruised and suffered a bit of frostbite, so recovery will take a few days. Damn, man, I'm good at this. I'm not so much worried about the bruise on your back as much as the bruise to your ego. I have like the first armor set and like a bone sword and shield, man. What do you expect me to do? You are definitely going to need some extra days of rest. I don't even think I know these people, and they're already judging me? Oh, such a familiar face. So this was actually my first Monster Hunter game I ever played, and man, it was quite the ride. Oh, that bird, you see that? Oh my god, the graphics. Whew! My god, perfect. Alright, so here we are, Monster Hunter. I didn't plan on explaining the whole game again because most people who are going to watch this probably watched my first little series. So step 1, go to your box and get your armor. Step 2, pick a weapon you want to play. I'm going to go Greatsword for the beginning. And I'm going to use, I think, 2 or 3 weapons this time. I'm going to go for the Greatsword for most of the game. But I'm going to try using the, I think, I don't know if I want the light bowgun or the heavy bowgun. You guys can vote down below. I'm going to be playing, I think I'm going to be recording the first 3 or 4 episodes in one sitting. But for sure, after that, you guys can let me know which range weapon you want to see. I'll do any range weapon. Light bowgun, heavy bowgun, and bow. I'm down to do any of them. As for the other melee weapons, I don't know. I'm not really too keen on them. I don't like their playstyle very much. I'm pretty straightforward. I like my greatsword. So this is Poke Village. It's a nice cozy little spot. And I won't explain every single mechanic here and everything you can do here in the first episode. Only when we have to do it or if we want to do it. So, first off, talk to this guy. You're awake. How are you? Still in pain? It seems you are alright. I found you collapsed on a cliff in the mountains. If I would have left you there, you'd be nothing but an ice cube by now. Thank me later. What do you want from me? Oh, how rude of me. Allow me to introduce myself. I am the hunter attached to this village, or at least I used to be. Yep. We're replacing him. A wyvern attacked and injured me, forcing me into retirement. That is why we sent for you. You were to become my replacement. Which left me in a jam when you collapsed up in the snowy mountains. I had no idea what I should do. Yeah, I was a bit of a disappointment, was I? A new village with new things. I'm sure you have plenty of questions to ask. I'm here to answer as many as I can. I know it isn't much, but I'd like to give you a present. The old equipment, we already took care of that. Yeah. He's just basically talking about what weapon is good. Oh, put your clothes away, blah blah blah. Alright, so I don't think you ever have to talk to this guy again. He's pretty newbie. So let's start over here. By the way, people with yellow text, I don't know if it was in Freedom, but people with yellow like text there, this weird like thing on their heads, that means that it's important and you should talk to them because it'll probably unlock something or progress some sort of storyline. So I'm not gonna actually talk to these guys. Talk to these guys. I'm just gonna explain what they do. So this feline is a sales feline. He sells weapons and armor, which is pretty pointless early on, but there are some sets that are actually good. I think there's like 1 or 2 that are actually worth checking out. This guy over here, well, he helps you forge your weapons and armor. He's the smith of the game. You can improve your weapons here. You can create armor, create weapons. Like, look at all these. So complicated. Look at that UI. So much easier, so much more smooth than Freedom's UI. As for armor, we can't make much. Gaia Prey, we don't know what that is. Decorations, this is a new thing, I think, when it comes to Freedom Unite. It probably came out in Freedom too, but decorations are like stat increases, because you have armor skills. In this game, you can customize your armor skills. In the first game, you kind of just grabbed any piece you could and put the skills together, even if it was a match set. But in this one, you can actually give armor pieces that don't have a specific skill, you can completely add a skill. So if we go to equipment, you'll see here I have protection +2, heat resistance -2, cold resistance +4, and psychic vision +3. So I think protection makes it so sometimes you take less damage, you get hit. Heat resistance makes you worse in the heat. Cold resistance increases your effectiveness in the cold, and psychic vision, I believe, can give you the ability to see monsters. So what you could do in this game, which you couldn't do in Freedom, is you could attach a +1 heat resistance and get rid of that negative skill you have. See, heat increase low? I could actually get rid of negative skills in this game with decorations, but we won't be messing with that right now because we can't. I'm pretty sure you unlock them later on. Let's talk to this lady. It sounds like a guy, but whatever. So she is a basic merchant. She sells you potions, whetstones, pickaxes, all that good stuff. She's how you're going to be getting most of your supplies, just like in the first game. This is your rare item seller. Now, depending on what they have, I might take burst arowana. I might grab a bit of that. I remember it being useful later. They sell, yeah, she sells power seeds and armor seeds, which I don't think anyone sold in Freedom. I may be wrong, but my god, it's a godsend. Mwah! Perfect. Let's talk to this. This is the quest giver. She basically tells you to go to the training hall because I picked beginner by accident. Whoops. So we go beginner training, hunter info, blah 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 blah. Just tells you how to play. You could do a couple quests here with some weapons and practice out in the mountains. Like, you could do the basic quest from the first game and get good, but I'm already good, so oh god, I say that, but I'm probably gonna get smashed in this game. I'm gonna get messed up for sure. That's gonna happen. Good swig of some 5 Alive. And we go back to the chief, and she says, Granny here says, here's some money, and you can start questing. This guy is not important right now. We won't talk about him. So here's our first batch of quests. You have mountain herb picking, which is deliver 5 herbs. You have an Antica in the snow, which is to kill Anticas and give them their horns. They have to slay 5 Gaia prey, get 3 Popo tongues, and then slay Blangos. Blangos are, oh boy, they're really weird monsters. So we're gonna keep exploring the town before moving on. This guy is kind of like your farm dude from the first game. So you talk to him and you can get upgrades to your farm. But in this game, oh, the farm is so much better in my opinion. We're actually gonna go visit it. Wow, it's pretty peaceful. I like this farm a lot more because you could see this nice open area. I'm pretty sure there's a rainbow somewhere. It's so good. Look at these butterflies and stuff. So first things first, go mining. Holy crap, you want to mine every time you get off a quest because you can get some really cool ores here. Specifically, disc, iron, and macrolite are your best. Sometimes you won't see in Freedom. I could keep going and it would just say there's nothing here, there's nothing here. In this one, I could keep. I can't keep going. Okay, there's a bug spot. Check this as well. You have a chance of getting carpenter bugs. Bitter bugs are pretty good. Flash bugs as well. Yam bugs are pretty useless from what I remember. Oh, 4 this time. Thank you, game. But yeah, you can get some pretty good bugs there. There's supposed to be a dude here. I don't know how to activate him. Here's a fishing pier. I don't really fish. I don't see a purpose. And here is where you do your farming. There's also a chest here. So I'm going to put away all the stuff I don't need. And look at that. You get 8 slots in this game. 8 friggin' 8 pages of items. I'm pretty sure you can increase that later, which is so good. Also, if you go to your items, look at that, 3 slots of items. Wow, it took like nothing. It wasn't even hard to do. I don't know why it took so long to figure this out. The first game didn't have any of that. There's also something that comes here later, but there's nothing really there. We're actually gonna go visit a cave. I know it's not relevant right now, but I want to go check it out just to give you a little insight what happens later in this game. Wow, we got this mysterious cave. What's in this mysterious cave? Let's talk to the feline. This is a storehouse made completely of natural ice. Meow. It is the perfect place to store your perishables. Actually, at the back of the storehouse there's something giant, but only the village chief and Treshy know what it is. Meow. The two of them must be looking for a way to get at whatever is back there, meow. I'm not sure what is really truth and what is rumor. All I know is that there is nothing you can do to get back there now. Meow. So this is a little secret thing. It reminds me of the sword in Freedom. Oh, there's the rainbow. You see it in the background, top right? Oh, yeah. So yeah, this is Poke Farm. Nice little relaxing place. Kick back and have a drink here. And it's very important. In this one, I feel the farm in this game is more important. Well, more useful. Not more important, more useful. So we're going to go ahead and do a quest. And then probably end the episode there. We're going to do mountain herb picking. And I'm going to show you guys around the new area. So this is the Misty Mountains. It's a very nice looking spot. Very, very nice. Get a map. Get some stuff. We have everything here. It's all useful. I don't know why they don't give you ammo though. That's pretty rare. Get your rations. You don't need to worry about hot drinks while wearing this armor. I'm pretty sure it protects you against all the cold. You see that map? This place is like a maze. Got a little campfire thing here. Just in case I need to re-explain it, this is your blue box. It gives you supplies at the beginning of your quests. You have a 50 minutes time limit for your quest, and you can only die 3 times. Every time you die, your money goes down. This is the box you give in for resources. So in here we need mountain herbs. So what you're going to do is you're going to climb up the mountain, get your mountain herbs, and deliver them to this box. After that, you've got this sweet, cozy place here, this little tent, and you can actually sleep in the bed and fully heal yourself from any status conditions. All your health is back, all of it. Too bad you don't get a health boost, but whatever. You can't have it all, right? Alrighty, let's continue. There's a little cool shortcut here. Whoop! Nice. Now, for this being the first Monster Hunter game I ever played and experienced, I actually am not a huge fan of the Misty Mountains. I don't know, there's something about them. The area design is a bit wonky here and there, but it's still a cool place. Anyway, so these are Popos. We get Popo tongues from them, so let's take them down, shall we? And in this game, look at this. You got a new move for Great Sword. Oh, yeah, baby, look at that. That was so awesome. Kill this one. Oh, wow. Well, apparently I didn't kill that one. RIP. That's not happening. Let's get some Popo tongues. If they drop, raw meat will work. Whatever. That's actually perfect. It's gonna allow me to show you guys what the other thing I want to show you. So, Popo tongues are a commodity item. They're count items. So what they do is when you get out of here, you get points for their farm. And oh boy, you want to get as many as you can. So I'm going to start off by cooking a steak. Is it circle in this game? No, it's X. So you got to wait for that steak to get well done. You got to tenderize that meat a little bit. You feel it now? There it is. I don't know why it's well done steak. I don't know anyone who eats well done steak. Honestly, I would take a rare steak instead. So this glowing spot, this is where bugs are. If I had a bug net, which I didn't bring because I'm dumb, this would be perfect to get some, I think, thunder bugs drop here, which are really good. There's a lot of cool great swords you can make in this game. I kind of know the build flow for low rank and most of high rank, but not G rank. Alright, let's head up. So this is, there's like a couple paths. I like taking this path. Some people like going to 2 and then 3. Nope. I go to 1 and then 4 and then 5. So here I'm going to show you some gathering spots you might want to check out. Here, I honestly didn't know about this for the longest time. I think I figured it out like 3 years ago when I picked up the game again. You can actually harvest here some stone and some ice crystals, and ice crystals are really good for some early game weapons. I believe there's a dual blades that uses them. It's just like made purely of ice. It looks awesome too. So harvest as many as you can, so you never need to do this ever again. That's the veggie elder. You can trade stuff with him, but I don't trust him. He's a scumbag. Here's your first honey spot. There's a mining spot there, but I don't have a pickaxe. The honey spot here is pretty good. I think it has a chance of dropping something else. Yep, that's the item we need. We need mountain herbs, and because this mission's based around them, we're actually gonna get some from almost every plant except for the one in area 1. There was a plant there, but I didn't go get it because in this game you could just buy potions right out the get-go. You don't have to wait for some weird NPC to come out of the side of the town. And I'm so excited to be playing this again. I'm actually super happy I'm playing this. It's a lot of fun. It brings back a lot of good and bad memories, and oh man, there's a lot of both. Specifically later in the game, it becomes very rocky. There's some bosses. Even the early game, we're gonna see some big difficulty spikes, and honestly, this is quite a difficult game. Freedom is not that hard because I find the AI is more exploitable because it's dumber. But in this game, the AI isn't much better. It just is slightly better, giving every boss that little bit of pizzazz, giving them that little bit of style. Oh, I forgot. You're faster like this. Yep. Alright, these two are really nice spot. You want to go over 5. You want to get more than 5 because they're account items. So if you return, you'll bring in 10, and 10 is real good. Because you'll get, I think, like 50 commodities or whatever. I'm at 9, aren't I? No, 8. I can't math. Jesus Christ. Math is really not my strong suit, for those who didn't know. Never has been. So I kind of have to explain the reason why I took a break for so long. It's mostly just my life right now. You know, just dealing with some things. School's approaching. I mean, there was a lot of stress on me for a bit, but now that it's summer, I know it's a bit late into summer. I was kind of dreading picking up any series again, but I ended up doing it anyways. Oh, you can have more than 10. You can have 20. Right, that's why you want to get them. Spot right here. But I am very happy to be back. I've been seeing more and more comments, and that's pretty much what made me return. Everyone's like, yeah, we want to see that content. Freedom Unite. Some people said they want to see Worlds, but like I said, I'm not a fan of the game at all. I thought it was completely different than what it was. I'm not saying it's a bad game at all. It's just not what I wanted. Honestly, I'm probably just going to get a Switch soon and then go to Double Cross, because I cannot wait to fight that deviant Diablos. Wow, that guy looks crazy. Also in this game you get 3 rations instead of 2, allowing you to keep on that trek just a little bit longer. Very, very nice. By the way, those little moose, I guess you could call them, they kind of look like moose. Deer, but they're not deer. I'm calling them moose. Those things are called Anticas, and that's the enemy. Not really the enemy. Those are the animals we're gonna have to kill in the next mission to get the horns. Oh, sorry, buddy. I'm gonna head to 8. No, actually, I think there's an enemy at 8 that I don't want to spoil. I believe it's the Blangos. And here we just got. I was about to call them Aptonoff. They're not Aptonoff. And bam! Oh wow, these guys are tough. That or my greatsword is trash, and I honestly believe it could be either one. We need to do some carving. We need some items. Popo tongue, perfect. That's gonna give us that little early game start. Another Popo tongue. Wow, I already done the sinking feeling, if that was the case. Alright, and I think there's another spot for herbs in area 8, like 1 or 2. But I really want to save area 8 for when we do some other quests, because there's a lot of cool secrets in area 8. Alright, herbs are at maximum. Let's get out of here. So there's a shortcut down to area 2 from here. And there's a very rare enemy that spawns there. Like, it's not rare later on, but it's rare early game. By the way, you want to carve here for some paintballs. I think it can also drop psycho serums. I think. I'm not 100% sure. Oh, throwing knives. Those are useless. Nice. Paintballs are pretty good though. They can be our main source of tracking early game. You kind of just use paintballs the whole game. Then you probably get like a detector later, but oh, he's not here yet. Oh, that's a bit disappointing. So you can do an awesome jump. You have to climb a bunch of vines to get up here, and in this game you can actually run while climbing. You can speed climb. It's amazing. Let's kill one. That's it. Backswing. Oh, uppercut. There we go. Alright. Just one. And we got an Antica Antler right off the bat. I'm pretty sure you need Antica Antlers for something early game. I believe a weapon. I don't remember which weapon type it is. I think it's longsword actually, but I'm not certain. It's been a very long time since I played this. I think it's been like when did I last play this? 3 years? 4 years? Something like that. And last time I played is when I figured out about that crystal thing. So here we go. Look at that. We got a whole 885 points, and we even got some extra cash from that. It's pretty good. So now we have some Poke Points, and with those Poke Points we can conserve them and use them to buy some goodies for farming. Because honestly, farming out in the world is effective but annoying. In the later games it becomes easier because there's things you can do, but in this one there's nothing really. It's awkward. Like in the newer games you could just leave. You could just leave the village and go do whatever you want with an infinite timer, but in this game you can't. You have to be on a quest. Even if there's gathering quests, you're still on a quest. You need to still get the ticket, still bring it back. But oh well. I mean, this game is a complete improvement over Freedom. Like, if someone tells you otherwise, I'm sorry. You can't. You could prefer Freedom, but no, this game's done so well. And we have a new NPC here. Hello. This is the feline salesman. So he, she, I don't know what it is, sells felines. Now, feline chefs are pretty good in this game. They're better than in the other game, I think. I'm gonna grab a 3 vegetable. T-spots or black mellings. I like the look of the mellings. Wait, feline aim, gastronomy, blunt force, kickboxer, courage, vine master. I think this one. I honestly don't know the difference between that. I'm not a chef. I'm not a Pokemon master. And then we can go back here and enjoy a meal with a kitty cat. It's weird. In this game, they don't like smell. They look like a click sound. Like a It's really strange. Look at the chickens under our house. Tell you the hens, I think. The baby chicks. Chicks. That's I think what they're called. Hello, Tracy. Welcome. Just call me Gastronome. We're just going to use one of the rooms you aren't using anymore. Yeah, and then he makes food. Nice. In this one you can have battle felines, and you can also have chef felines and give them uniforms. Let's put them in the cook suit. Cook or barbecue or chef? Was it chef or chief? Chef. You're a chef, legendary. All right, this is where your battle felines go. Your feline comrades. But honestly, they're such a pain in the ass in this game. They're kind of just this big dumb distraction. They're almost useless, from what I remember, anyways. But in the newer games, they're pretty good. Actually, we're gonna eat a meal real quick. See what we can get. Ring that bell. Bring the stuff over. Now he's good with vegetables. So this is a vegetable. Is it a vegetable? Are onions vegetables? Oh god. And we'll go with the meat. You can't possibly mess this up. Come on, man. What are those things called? The thing he's throwing around? I don't remember. They have a name to this thing. Looks like something I would order at Starbucks. Simple and appealing. Stamina increase. Nice. And every time you do that, your chefs have a chance of leveling up or getting a skill or something. I don't remember how it works. So, well, I think that does it for the first episode of Monster Hunter Freedom. Honestly, we got a lot covered. It's lengthy enough for people to be like, yeah, I'm gonna watch this. And it covered enough to keep most people, I hope, interested. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next episode where we take on a couple quests. We're gonna go for the Antica in the Snow, hunt the carnivore, and maybe another quest. It depends on the time. So, I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Later!